Hi, it's Dominic for Paphos Life, looking out at the lighthouse in Paphos. We're back here after our weekly beano that we had in Ayia Napa. Back on home turf now. And where else to go but the harbour. I'll be flying my drone here in good time, but I thought I'd have a little walk around first because there appears to be a little outdoor theatre about to happen. So we're going to see what's going on there. Excuse me, I just straightened myself out. I swear now that they've got white, I don't know if they painted it or whatever, put external cladding on it, the new tower, it seems smaller, which is good. Let's see if we can get a nice reflection shot here. No, it's a bit rough for that, relatively speaking, of course. There's the castle. Now, what they've got going on here is anybody's guess. Probably some musical performance. Won't happen till the evening. Otherwise those seats would be rather hot. Anyway, let's have a look at the harbour. See that ice cream place that was being made is finished now, looking at it. Crepe spot. And it's a lovely sunny day, in contrast to yesterday when it peed down with rain. And it peed down in Paphos centre, but it certainly did up in Polemi. So little. So those new doors certainly make a difference. I wonder if that's a different ice cream parlour or part of the same bit. There appears to be something else here as well. So we'll find out what this is in a minute. Cafe Nautico Bistro. And our lovely carbuncles. Whether they'll become an ocean sea basket, or an ocean basket rather, or not, remains to be seen. Some of the tour boats have come back in. I should say it's Tuesday afternoon. I think it's around 3:30 to be honest, not sure. So lunchtime crowd will have gone. There's a boat coming in. Not sure which one it is. There's a wide variety of tours available. It's not all really noisy party boats. Some of them are a lot more peaceful. Basically, it depends what you like. I'll stick up a link for tours that you can find on the Viator site. Oh, there's some. As you can see them, some fairly large compared to the usual tiddlers you see here, fish down there. Oh, and there's the pelican. And the ooh la man, there's Harry. He's getting harassed again. Are you two a double act now?
Oh, lovely. It's been ages. It's been ages.
Oh.
Have a drink. Go for a drink, maybe? Ice cream? Beer? Oh, no, we're eating.
Oh. Harry, what's going on down there? Oh, it's an opera, is it? Okay. I won't distract you because you're busy.
From the end of August.
End of August, okay. Cheers. Ooh, sorry. There you have it. Give a nice pan round for Stevie's. But I think you'd have to have a cold, hard heart to say that this place doesn't look a lot better than it did a year ago. Nice to see all that work went to good use. Now, last time I filmed here, actually, they were doing the floor up here, but that's definitely finished now. It's amazing how quickly a new bit blends in with the rest of it. Probably due to all the dust and stuff, I'd imagine. But yep, that's believe it or not, was laid only a few weeks ago. Now, I'm not sure how far I'm going to walk down today, because it is quite warm, and I'm here mainly to fly the drone, because the big question most people ask is what's happening to the sea path between the castle and Lighthouse Beach. But it's still not open, but they are making progress. I can't tell you exactly how much yet because I haven't filmed it. But one thing that was rather weird was I saw an announcement by the mayor that they'd actually found and uncovered part of the city wall along the route that's like 5 meters high. Now presumably that means it was underground, which just goes to show how I don't know how much lower the sea must have been back in the day. But I'm going to see if I can see that on the drone flight. You'll probably see this film before I publish the drone film, just because of the stuff that I've got backed up, so to speak. There's a power glider. There's something, I don't know if you can see that, it's just the dot on my little screen. But I figured if I keep my drones within the buoys, then I won't come into contact with a power glider. There's a guy selling sponges. Oh, it's nice to be back in Paphos though. I mean, I do like going to see Napo and Paphos once a year, but I much prefer living in Paphos, just because I think it's a bit more laid back here, and there's more countryside. I mean, more variety. I mean, what countryside Paphos does have is lovely. I mean, Cape Greco. Hello, mate. It's a, don't worry, it's a something out of is a bit like the Akoursos in places, and I do think it's a good example of, for people who might be worried about any future plans of putting roads in the Akoursos, that it can be done without destroying the place. I mean, to be quite frank, if they put some roads in the Akoursos, it wouldn't destroy it, I don't think, just because compared to the coast and the beaches here, people aren't that interested in it. And the only way I can say that is by looking at viewing figures when I publish stuff on the articles on the Akoursos compared to, say, like a typical beach or something like that. The beach will get about 10 times the views. So what I'm saying is it's not the end of the world. You leave it alone. Someone taking the mickey out of my camera, not my camera, the microphone. Someone was going on about seats being removed. I don't know what they were talking about, but I do know that the seafront here itself is still a work in progress. They just stopped for the summer. I don't know when they're going to restart it, but according to one of the people who works in the restaurants down here, there was a plan for some sort of walkway. Now, your guess is as good as mine as to what that is, but that could involve seating, for all I know. Your name on a grain of rice. Ooh. I know, I'll walk up to the buoy and the fish. I think I'll do another film on the way back actually, but go, if you like, behind the scenes around the Paphos area, because that would be interesting to see. Well, depends how you define interesting, I suppose, but we shall see. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I used to think on those paragliders that they actually took off from the water and landed in the water, but they don't. They get launched off the boat, and it's not difficult getting back on because it just reels you back in. However, I still wouldn't go on one, and I don't reckon your insurance would cover you for it either. Could be wrong though. Going past our webcam soon. Had a few glitches recently, but I fixed it again this morning, and hopefully it's going to stay right now. Otherwise I'll have to look at replacing it. Oh, it's getting warm now. Guy on a bicycle. Ooh, and a girl on a bicycle. Go and have a quick look at the beach. Yes, there's not much of a beach, but you can build a castle on it. Sorry, just changing hands for the camera. I don't know if they're waving at me. The drone got waved at a few times when I was filming stuff in Ayia Napa. I've yet to go through the footage for that properly. I know it's not strictly in Paphos, but it's nice to show a bit more of the island, so don't just ignore it if you see it pop up on your timeline. One of the things I did like about being over there was we actually had a villa near the beaches. So I mean, because at the moment where we live is Polemi, it's like right in the middle of Paphos district, so it's like 20-30 minutes from the nearest beach. So it was nice being able to get a bit closer to them easily. Mind you, I can just as easily flop into my pool. I'm stalling a bit here because someone's actually at the buoy with the fish. Oh well, I just go around to the gym I think instead. Let's face it, you've seen pictures of that before. Actually no, I'll get oh no, they're cuddling it, so I won't. I realise that sounds a bit weird. They've got nice signs up this end of the seafront now. Remember, they all got taken down because they were too big or something. Against, didn't have permission, apart from Tommy Hilfiger. And this end has made the effort of putting up nice new signs, and it makes it look a lot better for it. And the other end should take note of that. It's closed. It's a very popular Chinese restaurant. I know, because people were talking about it on Paphos chat a few days ago. Right. I'll finish with a shot of the gym. And remember, people were moaning when that was put in because they said no one would be on it or anything, especially in the summer. But people have just been using it over there now, and they're very popular. So it just shows yet again that some people only like to moan, but we don't. We like to appreciate Paphos for what it is, a lovely and beautiful city. There you go. Thank you for watching.